Three people are in custody after a woman led police on a chase from Kansas City to Missouri. Good evening, I'm Alexis Reese.
And I'm Jessica Porter. Officials say it started in Kansas City, Kansas, outside of the Legends Shopping Center. That is where a woman allegedly tried to run over a Kansas City, Kansas police officer. Police then pursued the driver, who was traveling in a red Nissan. The woman traveled across state lines into Kansas City, Missouri, reaching speeds up to 100 miles per hour. She and two passengers were later arrested. Charges are currently pending.
Three people, including a 102-year-old passenger, were injured after a serious accident earlier today. A driver going south on Parish Road got confused with construction in the area and went into oncoming traffic, hitting another head-on. Both drivers were sent to the hospital with moderate and serious injuries. The elderly woman had serious injuries while a 6-month-old in the car was hit and had no injuries.
The Missouri Attorney General's office says it hopes to determine how many untested rape kits are on shelves in Missouri by early next year. The office says it's working with advocacy groups and others interested in the issue. Rape kits contain DNA samples and other evidence during medical procedures conducted after an attack.
Now here's a look at your top consumer stories. KOMU8's Zara McDowell is in the studio with what you need to know. Zara?
Thanks, Alexis. The long holiday shopping weekend continues today with Small Business Saturday. It's a shopping holiday started by American Express back in 2010 to encourage people to shop local, and shopping locally puts money directly back into the community and economy. According to the National Retail Federation, among those who were considering shopping anytime from Thanksgiving Day to Cyber Monday, 76% said they would do so specifically to support Small Business Saturday. And in our local Columbia community, downtown Columbia on West Broadway was filled with shoppers for our very own Small Business Saturday. Pennants, flags, and balloons lined the sidewalks and storefronts. According to Farm Bureau Financial Services, for every $100 spent at a small business, about $68 stays in the local economy. I talked to many shoppers today who shopped today with one goal in mind: shop small.
In relation to other smaller cities, it's probably doing very well because we do have a pretty good economy and there are a lot of flourishing small businesses in Columbia.
We only have one more shopping day left during the busiest shopping weekend of the year. Cyber Monday is just 2 short days away. And it wasn't just boutiques and restaurants participating in Small Business Saturday. One alpaca farm got in on the special sales too. The Curly Eye Alpaca Farm in Columbia held its annual holiday shopping event today. Curly Eye and Heartfelt Creations sold locally made alpaca products like rugs and sweaters. One of the owners says she's proud that every step of making those products stays local.
You've got Midwestern fiber going to Midwestern mills, being made up into product here in Columbia.
The family-friendly event gave shoppers a way to check items off those wish lists without fighting the downtown crowds. Curly Eye is hosting another holiday shopping event next Saturday. And the IRS has some tips for your year-end giving. First, make sure you're giving to qualified charities. An approved charity is the only way you'll get the tax break for your gift. Financial donations need documentation. You can get that either from your bank records or in a written statement from the charity. And if you're planning on giving items such as furniture or clothes, make sure you get a receipt from the charity so you can claim a gift deduction on your taxes. In the studio, Zara McDowell, KOMU8 News.
Thanks, Zara. Scientists say coffee is more likely to help you than to harm you. Researchers in the UK pulled the results of more than 200 studies on Java. Overall, they found 3 to 4 cups a day offered the biggest benefit, including lower risk of liver disease, diabetes, dementia, and some cancers. Coffee drinkers appear to have lower risk for heart disease. The only exception was women, who are at higher risk for broken bones, or women who are pregnant.
And here's another reason to encourage your elderly loved ones to get a flu shot. The virus can increase the risk for heart problems even after recovering from the illness. Older adults are especially vulnerable to flu complications and are at a much higher risk for hospitalization. But experts at Vanderbilt University School of Medicine says flu's impact on the elderly can linger for weeks after they're feeling better. They say older adults can have a higher risk for heart attack and stroke for up to a month post-flu. 2 flu vaccines are recommended for people over 65. It was a warm and dry day today, wasn't it?
It really was. Let's check in with Matt to see if the rain is going to happen anytime soon. Matt?
Exactly.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there's not any rain in that forecast. It's been abnormally dry. We've had quite a few days of cloud cover this month. Not many days of rain. That's why we've seen abnormally dry conditions start to develop. That's what you see here in the yellow. And basically, the more orange this becomes, the higher this goes up on our drought scale, the more dry it is. So those abnormally dry conditions have certainly developed across the region. And as we go through the next few days, we're not really looking at any significant rain chances. Looking at our 8-day precip chances, we're dry Sunday, we're dry Monday. By Tuesday in the evening, a few sprinkles may be possible. Better chances of rain return on Wednesday. Thursday, a few leftover sprinkles, but then we'll dry out once again. Now, coming up in my full forecast in the next few minutes, we'll talk about our temperatures for the week ahead, and we'll talk about just why we're seeing these nice temperatures. I'll have that coming up.
All right, thanks, Matt. Still ahead on KOMU8 at 6. Farmers across the Midwest are partnering with national organizations to help improve soil health.
That's coming up after the break.
Never be surprised by the weather. Download the free KOMU8 Weather and Traffic app for your phone and tablet. KOMU8's First Alert Traffic shows you the slowdown so you can plan your route and get where you're going faster. On air, online, and on the go with the KOMU8 Weather and Traffic app. KOMU8's First Alert Traffic. Coverage you can count on.
Join KOMU8 in supporting the Como Gives campaign through its giving guide and website. Starting December 1st, visit ComoGives.com and donate to your choice of 114 local charities. This December, visit ComoGives.com to donate.
Who will win, Joe Machens Hyundai versus the T-Rex? Hyundais have rear backup cameras. T-Rex only has binocular vision. A T-Rex skeleton costs $1.8 million. New Elantras and Sonatas are 0% for up to 72 months, plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Hyundais have America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles. Dinosaurs are extinct. Sorry, Rex. The winner is clear. Better cars, better warranty, better at Joe Machens Hyundai and JoeMachensHyundai.com.
This is Casey's fresh pizza dough. We make our fresh dough the way your grandmother made it. It's not frozen, shrink-wrapped, and trucked in from some factory in New Jersey. That would be a travesty. You want the best-tasting, freshest-baked pizza in the world? It starts in our kitchen with a lot of love and old-fashioned goodness.
Mac is back. Try our made-from-scratch macaroni and cheese pizza for a limited time. Pick up one today. Casey's, famous for pizza and a whole lot more.
Closed captioning during KOMU8 News is brought to you by Machens.com. Shop thousands of vehicles on sale.
University Concert Series, presented by KOMU8, welcomes the acclaimed Irish ensemble Danu, celebrating a Christmas gathering. Celtic music lovers around the world have been thrilled by their virtuoso players on fiddle, flutes, accordion, percussion, and vocals, along with top-notch guest dancers. Tickets are available at concertseries.org. University Concert Series, presented by KOMU8, Columbia Daily Tribune, Columbia Convention and Visitors Bureau, and KMOS.
Taking a drive to see the holiday lights. Brought some candy so the kids don't fight.
Off to Grandma's to celebrate. Had to detour, so we're gonna be late. Holiday Road.
Get on the holiday road in a Honda Pilot. See your dealer for great holiday deals during the Happy Honda Day sales event.
The First Alert Weather Cam is brought to you by the law firm of Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nettemeyer. We will fight for you.
Welcome back to KOMU8 News at 6. You're taking a live look over Jefferson City, a very dark Jefferson City, now that the sun sets before 5 o'clock. Not seeing much out there. We have clear skies, though. That's going to continue throughout the overnight hours tonight. Also, those temperatures are going to continue to be above average for this time of year. Average right around 49 degrees. We hit a high today of 62 degrees. Keep in mind, we were over 10 degrees cooler today than we were yesterday, and there's really no rain chances in the next couple of days. No rain today. We're over 2 inches, approaching 2.5 inches below average for the month. So we certainly could use some rain. It's just not happening anytime soon. As you're headed out the door this evening, temperatures are going to be very pleasant. 49 around 7 o'clock, 45 around 9, and by 11 o'clock, temperatures will fall to near 42 degrees. Notice those clear skies are going to stick around with us. That's because we have high pressure in place, and that high pressure was really well defined just a short time ago out to our west. But you can see the clockwise flow we have with this high pressure system. Our winds are currently out of the northwest. That's going to continue throughout the overnight hours. That is the cooler weather direction, and we'll see those temperatures fall off. But under high pressure, that's stable atmosphere, so we're going to continue to see clear skies throughout the overnight hours. So let's track that out hour by hour on our weathercast. By 9 o'clock, those clear skies sticking with us, those temperatures in the 40s. As you're waking up tomorrow morning, we'll continue to see those clear skies. Those clear skies allow temperatures to fall off. But that high pressure system will move off to the east and winds will become southerly. That prevents us from falling off too much. I still think we'll see those temperatures in the middle 30s, and we could likely see some patchy frost in the morning hours tomorrow. By tomorrow afternoon, abundant sunshine across the region. High temperatures in the lower 60s once again, and that is just the start of where our temperatures are going to be over the next several days. So it is a big travel weekend with those temperatures in the lower 60s. Beautiful conditions across the area, and then as we go into Monday, we get even warmer in the middle to upper 60s across the region. The reason for those warmer temperatures is going to be a strong southerly wind. By Monday, we're looking at winds out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. So certainly another hold on to your hat kind of day. But for now and for tonight, we are seeing relatively calm winds out of the west at 3 to 5 miles per hour. A low of 35 degrees for tomorrow. We're warming up to a high near 62 degrees. Plenty of sunshine. Not anywhere close to a record, though. That current record is 76, so we're not going to touch that. 62 tomorrow, Monday 66, Thursday, or rather Wednesday. We're up to 55 degrees. That's when rain chances are going to start to return to the forecast as we go into Thursday and Friday. We're going to see temperatures return to seasonal for this time of year. But in that entire 8-day forecast, there isn't one day where temperatures fall below average for this time of year.
That's good news. That's great news.
Yeah, at least if we're going to have extremes on one side, at least it's warm.
That is one thing. All right.
Thanks,
Thank you, Matt. It's already been a big weekend for Mizzou athletics.
But volleyball's attempt to keep the party going got cut short. That's later on in sports.
Toyotathon, Toyotathon, cars everywhere, deals everywhere. Toyota save, just not too late. Save lots of cash, long as it lasts. Deals so much better than another sweater. Come and get your Toyota. Come and get your Toyota.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on 3 of your favorite Toyota models. Or to celebrate Black Friday, now you can lease a new 2018 Camry for $179 per month.
Come and get your Toyota.
Toyota, let's go places.
When your job demands precision, power, and performance, New Holland Construction has the right tools for the job. A complete lineup of light construction equipment is ready and waiting to get to work. Machines built around the operator for maximum comfort and productivity. Digging trenches, moving stone, grading dirt, making roads. Accomplish all your construction needs. The year-end celebration is happening now. Visit your local New Holland dealer today.
Warm up your rooms with hot prices at Slumberland's Thanksgiving sale. A season of color and dazzle.
Come together.
The pleasure of friends and family.
Together.
This is a time to fill a house with love. Get up to 64% off and pay no interest till 2022.
Come
Slumberland's Thanksgiving sale. Get this reclining sofa for just $9.98 and get the recliner free. Slumberland, it's a good life.
Get where you're going faster with the KOMU8 Weather and Traffic app, bringing you mid-Missouri traffic in real time. Download the free KOMU8 Weather and Traffic app. Coverage you can count on.
The original Sonic cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. The last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
Oh, good school.
Now you can pair a cheeseburger or footlong coney with onion rings for $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
Let's get the big guy in place.
The Ford year-end sales event is here.
I can guide you in.
No thanks, Santa.
I got this.
Hey, it looks a little tight.
Perfect fit. Santa needs an F-150.
That's Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry in for 0% financing for 72 months across a full lineup of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get F-150 with 0 for 72 plus 1,000 cash back and 1,000 trade assist, or up to 10,200 total savings and 1,000 trade assist at your quality Ford dealers.
Buy one, get one wings are the best.
Now, I love the taste of free.
To me, it tastes like my garlic Parmesan wings.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just eating the free one. No harm.
Boneless wings are now buy one, get one free Thursdays, 5 p.m. to close. This is how you Sonic.
Farmers across the Midwest are partnering with national organizations like Monsanto and General Mills for a research project to improve soil health.
A handful of Missouri farmers are also joining these efforts. KOMU8's Daniel Katz spoke with a mid-Missouri farmer invited to join.
Brian Martin is no stranger to farming.
I rented my first farm in 2003 and I've been farming ever since then.
He has a long family history with the craft.
It's something that my dad's doing and my grandfather did and his father before him.
Martin joined the Soil Health Partnership this year because
it's something that I want to pass down to the future generation. It's a natural resource that we have that we can't replace.
Martin and 5 other Missouri farms are working on
cover crops and reduced tillage and reduced erosion and improved water infiltration rates and reduced runoff. That's what we all want to do every day.
This map shows these Missouri farmers are not alone in their efforts. There are more than 100 participating growers in 10 states across the country. They're all testing different practices for better crop yield, water quality, and environmental outcomes. Martin hopes his participation
shows not both sustainability in terms of the improvement of soil health from a soil chemistry and physics side, but actually shows a return on investment.
A long investment.
It's a 5-year project, and so it's a time commitment.
But Martin says it's also an honor.
To be selected and to participate is something that I'm not only passionate about as a producer, but as the future of our ag industry to be able to be sustainable to feed the country.
Danielle Katz, KOMU8 News, Centralia.
Martin says the program employs several field managers across the participating states to make sure the program is consistent and practices are reliable.
Drew Lock was left speechless after yesterday's win. His reaction to making history next in sports.
Get the year's best Serta mattress deals during the Serta Black Friday event. Choose the Serta iComfort sleep system and get a free box spring or save up to $1,200 on a Serta adjustable set. Hurry in today.
Visit a participating retailer at America's Mattress and Eldon Furniture Company.
Long live dedication. With class-exclusive Ram box storage, Ram trucks make the holidays and families come together. Get a great deal on the trucks proven to last during the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Just announced, get 0% APR for 72 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash and no payment for 90 days on a 2017 Ram 1500. Or get an average $13,000 in total values on the 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
Sunday night, it's time to find out who the real contenders are. Packers, Steelers. Sunday night is football night. Only on NBC, home of Super Bowl 52.
Monday, ring in the holidays with America's vocal sensation, Pentatonics. Featuring Jennifer Hudson, Jay Leno, Brett Eldridge, Kermit the Frog, and AGT winner Darcy Lynn Farmer. A very Pentatonics Christmas, Monday on NBC.
Get the year's best Serta mattress deals during the Serta Black Friday event. Choose the Serta iComfort sleep system and get a free box spring or save up to $1,200 on a Serta adjustable set. Hurry in today.
Visit a participating retailer at America's Mattress and Eldon Furniture Company.
Tonight's primetime lineup on KOMU8 and Mid-Missouri CW is brought to you by your Heart of Missouri Chevy dealers. Find new roads.
Automatic emergency braking.
It stopped for you.
standard on Nissan's most popular models. Get Black Friday savings now. Lease the Rogue family for $159 per month or save up to $2,500 on the 2017 Sentra. See Star Wars The Last Jedi in theaters December 15th.
Becky? Thought I'd head you off at the pass, Nick. Oh? Got myself a free smartphone at U.S. Cellular. All the latest smartphones from the best brands are free, so I'm good.
Really?
Made my own nice list, too. And I'm on it.
I guess my work's done here.
Well, do you want a cookie or something? Peace out, big man.
Have yourself a happy holiday with all the latest smartphones from the best brands for free when you hurry into U.S. Cellular.
Black Friday savings all week long at FFO Home. 60 months, no interest, no money down financing too. Save up to 50% on quality home furnishings. Holiday buys now at FFO Home, where great quality lives for less.
In case you missed it, see the latest Target 8 investigations at KOMU.com and on the KOMU 8 News app. If you need answers and results, count on the Target 8 investigative unit. Email target8 at KOMU.com for coverage you can count on. Now, from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
It's been a big weekend for Mizzou sports, from football's battle line victory over Arkansas to basketball's Advocare Invitational push without Michael Porter Jr. And Mizzou volleyball looked to contribute with its regular season finale against the number 3 Florida Gators earlier today. Senior day at the Hearn Center. 5 seniors would be honored today, and Kira Larson was one of them. She gets off to a strong start with her first of 8 kills. Tigers take the first set, but differently than you may expect. Florida draws a blocking penalty right here that gives Mizzou the opening set by a score of 25-23. Second set, Tigers once had a 7-point lead, but Florida erases that deficit. Carly Snyder's block helps the Gators to set point. But next play, Tigers set up a kill for Melanie Crow. She led the team with 17. Mizzou and Florida would go back and forth in the second set tiebreaker, but the Gators take the second set 29-27. And Florida rolls to a 3-1 victory. From there, the Tigers finish the regular season with 20 wins. Mizzou will know their NCAA fate by tomorrow night. Elsewhere in Mizzou action today, the 23rd ranked women's basketball team taking on 21 ranked California in the Cal Classic title game. Tigers looking for their 5th straight win since dropping the home opener against Western Kentucky. Tip-off got delayed a bit for the consolation game before, but that didn't faze the Tigers. Mizzou pulling the slight upset over the Golden Bears 55-52. Sophie Cunningham with 11 points for the Tigers. That's her 17th consecutive game with double-digit scoring. As for Mizzou football, yesterday marked a lot of milestones for the Tigers, but perhaps the biggest was Drew Lock not only breaking Chase Daniel's single-season touchdown pass record, but the SEC record as well. After the game, Locke seemed more excited about the win itself than any records.
Really, that's just the more excited I've been after any college football game. You dream about that as a quarterback. You know, it's a tie ball game. You got X amount of minutes on the clock to try to go win the football game for your school, for your state, for your university, especially against your rivalry team. It's hard to put into words right now. I'm a little speechless to be able to go down and finish that game.
And today marked only the 8th time the Iron Bowl has featured 2 top 10 teams. 2011 and 2013 didn't disappoint, but could 2017 keep up their tradition? Well, this one was everything you could have wanted if you're an Auburn fan. First quarter, Auburn goes with a Tebow jump pass, Kerryon Johnson finding Nate Craig Myers for the touchdown. Tigers strike first, but the Tide would respond. Ball on the Auburn 36, Jalen Hurts pulls up and looks deep into the end zone for Jerry Jeudy, comes down with it. Alabama knocks it back up at 7. And then we'll go into the second half. Auburn up 10-7, but Bo Scarborough changes that. Simple draw play. He goes 21 yards untouched to the house. Tied with their first lead, 14-10. Jump to the last minute of the third. Hurts scrambling. Ball is tipped, and Hale Hinches catches it for the touchdown. Tide would have to settle for a field goal right. That's coming up. But the snap would go wrong. Auburn gives Bama its first loss, 26-14, setting up a rematch with Georgia and Atlanta.
And speaking of the Dogs, they figured their regular season strongly today against rival Georgia Tech. First quarter, Jake Fromm finds Javon Wims for 12 yards down to the 1. Great catch, 2 feet in, and Nick Chubb would run that in 1 play later. Georgia leads 7-0 early. Then in the second quarter, Fromm goes play action, finds another wide open Javon Wims in the end zone for 6 more points. No trouble for the Dogs today as they win 38-7, putting a trip to the playoffs on the line when the Dogs return to Atlanta. Some more SEC games to keep an eye on tonight. 2 big games featuring some of Mizzou's competition for SEC Bowl bids. First off, 18th ranked LSU hosts Texas A&M down in Baton Rouge. The Tigers looking for their 9th win while the Aggies are hunting for number 8. Both teams riding 2 straight wins. And the big one, though, number 24 South Carolina hosting 3rd ranked Clemson. Gamecocks freshly into the rankings and looking for their best regular season finish since 2013 when they finished 10-2. They're also hoping to trip up their rival Tigers to send the playoff into even more chaos after Miami and Bama falled earlier. Back to more local action. Columbia College basketball was on the court today on both the men and women's sides. Both teams ranked in the NAIA top 20. The 16th ranked women ran into a tough one, though, on the road against 4th ranked Vanguard. Cougars falling just 1 short of the upset, falling 52-50 to the Lions and dropping to 4-3 on the season. They'll try to bounce back on Thursday when the Cougars host Lindenwood. As for the 7th ranked men, they were at home today hosting Peru State. Cougars improving to a perfect 8-0 as they get the win 88-77 over the visiting Bobcats. They'll also be back in action on Thursday hosting Lindenwood as Columbia looks to keep that perfect season going. And that's all for sports.
When a gift fits this well, make sure he opens it early. It's the Black Friday sale at Men's Warehouse. Suits on sale for $199. Take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear, plus 3 for $99 dress shirts. You're gonna like the way he looks.
Welcome to State Technical College of Missouri, Missouri's premier technical college. State Tech is proud of our 97% job placement rate, which means your dream job is within reach. Our state-of-the-art labs provide hands-on training that you can't get anywhere else. From the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech. Visit us at statetechmo.edu.
Bring the whole family for the sweetest Christmas celebration of the season. Experience the exquisite artistry of world-class Russian dancers, playful puppets, and the unmatched splendor of handcrafted sets and costumes. The Great Russian Nutcracker is a holiday tradition that brings the Christmas spirit to life. University Concert Series, presented by KOMU 8, Columbia Convention and Visitors Bureau, KPLA, and Missouri Orthopedic Institute.
Let's get the big guy in place.
The Ford year-end sales event is here.
I can guide you in. No thanks, Santa. I got this. Hey, it looks a little tight. Perfect fit. Santa needs an F-150.
That's Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry in for 0% financing for 72 months across a full lineup of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get F-150 with 0 for 72 plus 1,000 cash back and 1,000 trade assist, or up to 10,200 total savings and 1,000 trade assist at your quality Ford dealers.
When a gift fits this well, make sure he opens it early. It's the Black Friday sale at Men's Warehouse. Suits on sale for $199. Take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear, plus 3 for $99 dress shirts. You're gonna like the way he looks.
Now here's a look at what's coming up on KOMU8 News at 10. Thieves caught on camera stealing vodka.
2 different surveillance cameras recorded the break-in. We'll have more on that story at 10.
If you're headed out the door this evening, temperatures will stay in the 40s, but by overnight tonight, we'll see those temperatures fall into the mid-30s by sunrise. 35 degrees tomorrow morning if you're out for a morning walk. By midday, we're up to 57 degrees. And for the afternoon hours, we'll see a high temperature of 62 degrees. Monday, we're even warmer at 66 degrees. Breezy conditions will get a little cooler as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday and really into the rest of the next 8 days. But really, temperatures staying above average for this time of year.
Wow, well, it looks like we're going to be fluctuating between summer and fall clothes. So, you know, watch out, see what you want to wear.
Thanks for
watching.
It'll be different.